Ariel Ruiz, we just heard from Dr. David Winter. Reading a teleprompter is not enough to keep your brain healthy, but I imagine forecasting is.
You know, especially in the summertime when you're trying to decide between 99 and 100.
You're really digging into the models. There's math involved. There's science. The brain is moving.
It's working. It's working at like 3 or 4 in the morning when I'm trying to put these numbers together.
Yep.
And you know, today it looks like a high near 99. I do think tomorrow we could see our first 100-degree day. So we'll see how these numbers climb. But because of that, we have a WFAA Weather Alert day. And it's specifically for this afternoon through Friday morning. The impact will be the dangerous heat, high temperatures near 100, a heat index up to 107. What you need to do is make sure to limit your time outside, and if you can't, take breaks in the shade, hydrate properly, wear the SPF, check the back seat. These are all things that we know to do in the summertime here in Texas. Just listen to your bodies. Clyde Warren Park camera right now showing a temperature of 90 degrees, a heat index of 91. We've got a beautiful blue sky overhead, but it is a hot day. We have a heat advisory in place from noon until 9 p.m. today. It includes most of North Texas. It includes Dallas-Fort Worth for heat index values up to 107. This is the first heat advisory of the season. If you can believe we've held off this long. Today, we make it to 92 degrees by 12, 98 degrees by 2, and by that point, it'll already feel like the triple digits. 99 degrees for the high today. I think a few locations could see the triple digits, and here's where. Denton, Fort Worth, Decatur at 101, 101 for Mineral Wells, 102 in Graham. And the reason why some locations could hit 100 degrees is because it is slightly drier. An ever slight wind shift today will determine if we make it to 99 or 100. Either way, this is dangerous kind of heat, so just be careful out there. It's going to feel like the triple digits anywhere you look on our maps for this afternoon. And here's where it changes. We have 99 today, possibly hitting 100 tomorrow. Over the weekend into the mid-90s. These numbers are not too far off from what's considered normal for this time of the year, which is 97. But every afternoon, we're going to see the heat index climb. 104 Friday. Look at Saturday, 106, even with an actual temperature of 95. And it's because of the added humidity in our atmosphere. So for the end of the week, it looks like about 100 for Friday, mid-90s Saturday, Sunday, 20% coverage of rain for Saturday. And this is why. I'm looking at an area, a tropical wave that is still in the northern Gulf. Look at what happens here as we approach the end of the week. I'm going to stop the clock Friday. On Friday, we're going to see some of this rain make it to southeast Texas. And look at this, a little bit of that cloud cover. So if we get higher moisture up into North Texas by Friday afternoon, our temperature will struggle to make it to 100 degrees. If we see a slight wind shift, we can make it to 100 degrees. So again, a slight wind shift will really determine the highs here in the next couple of days. But here's what happens on Saturday. You see how we see a little bit more moisture coming in, maybe even a few little showers popping up in the area. Look, I'm going to stop the clock Saturday sometime around 2 or 3 in the afternoon. A little bit of cloud cover, a little bit of rain. That'll be enough to keep our actual temperature in the mid-90s. But because of that deep tropical moisture that's going to be in our atmosphere, it's going to feel like 105, 106 at times. So that's what we'll be dealing with this weekend. The potential for rain is going to be very isolated for us. Most of us won't see it. So don't plan on the rain. Don't count on it. Just know that it's possibly there on Saturday. About 20% coverage for us, highs in the mid-90s, upper 90s for early next week. It is looking a lot like July with a lot of 90s on the charts. We could see a little rain to end the month and begin August.